Greetings. I'm here with Dr. Cherubini to ask about possible different reasons for his being targeted. He feels he was first targeted after a major whistleblowing concerning civil rights issues. It became fairly overt, then covert after huge media coverage. Then it went mostly covert for 16 years. After that, it became largely overt again a year and a half ago. Dr. Cherubini says that he is not an expert. I've made a short list of possibly relevant components to your being a targeted individual. Do you feel this list is representative? And would this list be about the same for all targeted individuals?
Well, yes and no. It is representative for me. I had mentioned most of these before the list was drawn up, with whistleblowing in the area of civil rights as a first and foremost item. But as far as it being representative for others, I don't think so. There might be a few others that will have a similar situation. I know, and many you hear about as being whistleblowers, but there just aren't that many loud, shrill whistleblowers out there, and I just don't think that that would be a large percentage of the targeted individual population. May I address that item you mentioned about the not being an expert? I have researched diligently for a year and a half, and I wanted to become an expert in this area so I could speak to it more effectively. But it is so big. If I were much younger, if I had a science background already, I might be able to do it. But this is a huge field, and there's so much that you have to really dig for. So much that's top secret, classified, or buried under hidden patent numbers or something like that. I just think it would be to my disadvantage trying to bury myself in the science of mind control and some of the other tactics that are being used here, chemical and drug and biological type things, as well as the psychological aspects. And one thing I would like to mention about my reason for even presenting this particular topic, and well, I hope it's informative in several ways, but the main thing is I talked to well over 1,000 people in the first year. It's only been 18 months since I found out that about this gang stalking or organized stalking, targeting of individuals, and I realized I had not heard one thing about it in my entire life, and I thought, am I remiss? Something this bad, something this evil has to be out there. I just somehow missed it. And even though I read not only mainstream news, I read mostly, as a matter of fact, the small press, independent, alternative type, mostly websites now. But in all my reading, I've never come across it, and I thought, well, maybe there are many others. And as I talked to hundreds, and which became thousands after a while, everybody I met, family, friends, strangers, complete strangers, I would enlighten them if I could work it into the topic of conversation that I was a targeted person, individual. And if I mentioned that was targeted for this organized gang stalking program, their first question, or maybe the second question, but almost inevitably, the question would be, why are you targeted? Just incredulous, almost looking at me, listening to me. Why would they target you? And what I am going through today is not what I would tell them. I would usually just say, well, I'm a whistleblower. You know, there's a war on whistleblowers now, obviously, and that's probably it. But as I'm speaking today, I just want to say I think there are more, that there is much more to this, much more reason for my being targeted than just a loud whistleblower.